This video is brought to you by Huawei App Gallery.
App Gallery is running a promotional offer for the release of the new Battle Pass, allowing you to get it 65% cheaper. And if that's not enough, get yourself 35% off larger packs comprised of 50% and 20% of coupons, plus a rebate on future purchase of 15%. Yeah, that's a big juicy deal, and here is how to get it.
Download App Gallery using the link in the description or just refer to my previous video. When you're done downloading Huawei App Gallery, make sure to create an account and change your location to either UK, New Zealand or Ireland.
Or even Australia.
It works regardless of the country you're living in as long as you switch to those.
To access the offer, click the link in the description that will lead you to the campaign page. From there, all infos are listed, and if you scroll down, you will see multiple coupons. Claim them all by accepting the terms and conditions of the campaign. This will activate the coupons usable when any purchase meeting its requirements is made.
Now, after downloading World of Tanks Blitz from App Gallery and creating your account on App Gallery as well, launch the game, buy the premium battle pass,
And boom, the 50% discount will be applied. On top of everything I just mentioned, there is a 15% rebate in Huawei points. One Huawei point is equal to one of whichever currency you made the purchase in and can be used in any in-app purchase. Just remember upon checkout to accept the terms and conditions of the campaign. So don't waste your time any longer and get things cheaper. Many thanks to App Gallery for sponsoring this video. Bonjour everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new video on the new Battle Pass that just got released, or I should call it licensed, because Wargaming finally decided to make some change in order for them to party around the fact that it's been 2 years now since the first Battle Pass was ever released. And when it comes to the innovative side, basically, beside the fact that you have 60 levels instead of the regular 80, nothing else changes. On top of that, it seems like right now, the Battle Pass is a little bit cheaper if you want to get it straight, because yes, it's only 20 euros with the whole avatar plus some levels unlocked plus everything, but this time it seems like the operation is completely unlocked, which is good because when I first got my first battle pass, I had to spend $20 for it plus an extra 10k gold if I wanted to go to the top as fast as possible. So that's the first thing. Now on the reward, it seems like nothing changed too much. Maybe the fact that they added some more credits in the premium one, because you see that you have 2.1k, if I'm not mistaken, before it was 1.6k, so it's an addition of 500,000. And well, you have a couple of other stuff that got changed beside the gold factor, which is probably one of the most interesting ones. On top of that, you unlock automatically some crates when you get more license points than usual. Here I was extremely lucky because it just started automatically. So I got myself a Chimera, and now we have the whole battle pass thing when we accomplish it. If I'm not mistaken, this is the thing they show you in the trailer, but we're just gonna take a look at it just for the sake of it. So the Battle Pass tank is named the Charles, and if I say it in French, it's Charles. And I'm quite happy to see a French tank being featured in a premium pass because, as you may or may not know, I'm French. So maybe let's start by opening those operation containers, because I got myself a little bit too much of those licensed currency, which means that I can allow myself to spend some. So as you can see, they are still truly worth it, because in the first one I got the Chimera, on the second one I got these Progetto parts, I got Blitzland profile background as well. It seems like right now we can get a lot of things in those, but unfortunately you still don't get as many AE Phase 1 as before. It's still a huge struggle for you to get into that part, and well, with 0.01% or 0.02% chances of getting the AE Phase 1, I'm pretty sure that we are not gonna see any. So yeah, I don't know how many I'm gonna open, because I don't know how many of those crates I have. My gosh, why do I have so many? What did I do? What is happening right now? Why am I just spent $20 to get that, and it seems like the game truly wanted to bless me or something, because I'm getting... I don't know, if it's truly the case, it seems like maybe that the Battle Pass is bugging, and therefore I can get myself quite a lot of those certificates. Maybe they failed something, because, yeah, I got the Chimera... Wait, am I paying for this? There is something I don't get right now. Like, There is something I don't get. There is something I don't get. It's new for me. It's as much new as me as it is for you boys. And I don't get why I get so many. You get an operation container every time you complete a mission or every time you pass a level. Are you kidding? No, there's no way. Every time you pass a level, you get an operation container, which means that everyone that buy the premium battle... No. Okay, guys, I'm discovering this live. It seems like you get a freaking crate every time you get one level of the battle pass, because I only spent $20 on the premium option to get those. And if it's the case, it means that you can get, I don't know how many tanks in a row. I got 2 Chimeras, one T-23 E3 Eagle 7. And if we take a look at the certificates we get right now, I'm pretty sure that I get 2 more Chimeras, 2 Icebreakers, 1 Explorer, 1 Turbo, 3 T-26 E3 Eagle 7. What? 2 Progettos M46 and 1 Cryos. Wow. This is a fail. This is 100% a fail, boys. I'm pretty sure that they didn't want it to do this, but it's just a blessing. Guys, hear me out. Buy that freaking battle pass. Just take a look at how many things I got. It's just out of that world. Just, man, 1 point. Okay, so on top of that, wait. I'm shocked. So, on top of the battle pass that seems to be completely broken and that gives you many rewards, we also have this tank, the Charles, if I call it French. And beside the fact that it looks extremely cool, it looks like an endgame war tank that got, I don't know, out in Paris after the liberation, and people just got into it and started writing stuffs. And it's just... I don't know, this tank for me is a whole vibe. But is it good or not? Basically, when you take a look at the statistics, it seems like quite an interesting one. But I want to remind you that we're talking about tier 6. And at tier 6, you have the best of all, which is the Hellcat, the tier 6 tank destroyer from the American tech tree. And obviously, this tank is not better than the Hellcat, but it still has a lot to defend itself. First of all, let's talk about the mobility overall. This tank is quite close to Wolverine, that is not necessarily known for its best mobility, but here truly Wargaming decided to go one step further by allowing you to go to nearly 50 kilometers per hour. Of course, the average speed is still 36, which means that to climb to this 48 kilometer speed, you will have to go downhill or something like this, or getting pushed by something that has a much bigger engine. For the rest, and especially the gun, you have a great DPM, a great reload time, a great gun dispersion. Everything is good about the gun itself, but, well, it's not the Hellcat once again. So if we sum up, great mobility, great gun, and for the armor, do not expect to bounce anything except if people shoot in your gun mantlet, and you gotta be lucky on this one as well. Because for the rest of the tank, you only have 75 millimeters of armor, and even if it seems like it's angled, truly, it's not. Because this is the kind of armor that you should expect. 126 millimeters at the front, and that's it. Literally everyone can penetrate you. But your turret on the other side can do the job, which is quite surprising because yes, you have 205 millimeters of armor, and even if your gun mantlet tells you that you only have 102, as it's spaced armor and you have something at the back after to penetrate as well, it's just a perfect tank for you to stay in all down. And this is where this tank is a little bit better than the Hellcat. If you are a new player or you struggle with the Hellcat but you know how powerful it is, then maybe that this thing you see right there, the Charles, is probably the best option. So when it comes to the playstyle, there is one big thing, as we just mentioned, that is problematic: the lack of gun depression. This tank, when you're on hilly terrains, is going to be a real struggle. But if you manage to get on flat maps like this one, then you're kind of a king, especially when you are top tier. And I'm about to demonstrate in what ways you are the god of the matchmaking. So there we go. We are not gonna bother. It seems like they decided to split and they only have 2 people on this side of the map. So what we want to do is killing them as fast as possible. You see that our mobility is truly doing a great job right now. And now we are pushing with some adrenaline. There is the LC. He's probably going to try something a little bit weird. There we go for an HE. And as he's not bothering with us anymore, we are focusing once again on the pens. What happened? How did I manage to bounce this one? God damn it. You see that you are not here to bounce anything. It's impossible. You are going to get crushed every time you get into a direct encounter, except, as mentioned, if you manage to get yourself from an all down position. So there we go. The LC is kind of bugged and we leave him at 1 HP. How bad is this? And now we only have to go back to the rest of the team. And truly, the main difference and the refreshing hair that I saw with this tank is that you actually go fast. When you equip it properly, you will go in no time where you need to go. And this is just beautiful. Of course, as I talked about that, I had to fail my shots and I also had to get a lower alpha damage than usual on that poor ARL. But that's not a problem because in the end, we still managed to kill it. Now we gotta be a little bit more careful, I guess, because there are plenty of tanks that can just allow themselves to one-shot us. But if we let our friends go first, because after all we are a tank destroyer and we are not necessarily the one that have to go in straight, maybe that it's going to play in our favor. So there we go, sneaking in another one on the KV1. That was kind of a big one because 230 with 200 alpha, that's dope. And now we finish off the SU if we are lucky enough not to bounce twice, can we? Yes, we can. And the 40 TP Abiha or Habiha, I truly don't know how we say it, in order to get ourselves 3 kill and nearly 2k damage. As you can see, I did not struggle at all, but it still shows the downsides of the tank. Sometimes you are gonna struggle even on flat terrains to get your gun depression to work. And well, beside that, maybe that all the rest is still fine. But 5 degrees of gun depression, you're gonna feel it, boys, especially when you have an Hellcat that has more than 8, if I'm not mistaken. Now, maybe something to talk about. I just played the child, therefore I did some levels for the license. And when you click on claim, bang, I get myself a currency. And when I go on it, when I manage to get myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those currency, I can open one of those containers. And if Wargaming really keeps it that way, you will be able to get fortunes and millions of credits or even tanks because, well, you saw at the beginning of the video, we got ourselves a nearly 10 or even 11 premiums out of a $20 box. Let's go for a second one, which is going to be a little bit tricky because here we are playing on a map that needs or has nearly hilly terrains. So basically here, you can straight away forget about getting to the top right there or whatever all-down tank with 10 degrees of gun depression could hold. You can't. So we're gonna go straight into the town. And even in the town, we are gonna have some trouble, especially if we have to deal with the big heavies. Right now, we are kind of lucky because, well, even if we don't have the best gun depression, at least we have one of the best guns. And if we try to do some pew-pew shots like that without fearing the target too much, we should be able to do something. Because the poor guy can't do anything, and we're going to probably finish him off. Oh, the ARL took my place. Not a problem, boys, not a problem. Now we're gonna wait for the ARL to go in. I'm not trying anything. This is not my job, and I'm kind of expecting, yeah, all of the little weirdos at the back to try and sneak some shots. Not a problem. Can we kill it? Yes, we can. Perfect. There we go for the kill. We gotta deal with the cryos right now. Oh shit, that thing is really reloading fast. All right. I'm not gonna stay here any longer because if I do, I'm gonna get crushed. But maybe that at the same time I can. Ooh, okay, we did it, boys. We did it, and we also managed not to take the shot from the cryos. Unfortunately for us, all our teammates are camping, which means that we are gonna have to adapt. Not a problem. As long as you find a position from which you don't need gun depression, you should be safe. And what am I doing right now is trying to circle, but I got spotted. Yeah, that kind of sucks, especially when you're trying to outmaneuver your opponents. But if we place ourselves correctly, and if the Panzerkampfwagen or Star Wars Edition tries to roll around, but he's not. Well. It seems like in the end we're still gonna win. Maybe that I'm gonna take the top. Yeah, I'm gonna take the top. You know what, guys? I don't trust the Cryos or the VK to do anything. I wanted to outmaneuver using my mobility, but it seems like in the end we're gonna use the gun. So, can we get a shot here? Yes, we can. So we get this shot in. We are gonna reload as fast as him, if not faster. Ah, man, I love the... Oh! Shit. Woo! Okay, that was a good shot, but unfortunately for me, right now, I'm a one-shot. Let's get the VK out of this, and the Cryos is going for me easy. Maybe you can outmaneuver him if he tries something, like I used my adrenaline, and thanks to this, as he doesn't have a fully traversable turret, I can get this... Oh! We got the tracks, and our friend got our back. Now, we need the VK to come with us, but it seems like it's not gonna be the case. I don't want to move because I know that I'm gonna get killed, but I want to see. I want to try. Okay, you know what? Freeway, let's go. So you saw what I did here, guys. At the beginning, I tried to always stay with my teammates. I'm not a tank that can support itself. You can't do anything. And, well, if you make sure that you're not the first target of your opponents because of your fragile armor, you shouldn't struggle too much getting to the battlefield, doing the right amount of damage, etc, etc. Oof. 2 kills, getting things done. And now, maybe something we didn't take a look at, it's the proficiency of the tank. How many credits are we gonna make? So let's wait. Come on, roll it down. We got a first class, so I guess we're gonna get a couple good amount of credits. Not that much. I mean, it's a first class, keep that in mind. So we only did 76,000. I mean, it's a tier 6, so it's pretty nice. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm gonna go with this. I feel like this was a good game, and this showed maybe that this tank is not the best. It's a good alternative if you don't have the Hellcat or if you don't like the Hellcat too much. But in my opinion, if you are buying the battle pass only for the tank because you're expecting something really great, do not do it. Just get yourself a Hellcat. It does the exact same job, but in a better way. So hopefully you enjoyed. If that's the case, feel free to subscribe, like, and share. And personally, guys, I'm gonna see you soon for a new video. Bye.